Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. Today on the Culture Study, we're back with more Jungkook. This is Jungkook's second official solo release. That's Jungkook of BTS with 3D featuring Jack Harlow. Oh my God, I am so excited for this collab. I'm not, I would say, like the biggest fan of Jack Harlow. I wouldn't say I'm against him either. I just never listened to his music. I actually just started listening to his stuff very recently, a couple months ago, in fact, because I heard one of his songs on the radio in an Uber, and it was amazing. Since then, I've been just listening to some more songs every now and then, here and there. So I'm super excited for this. And of course, Seven was phenomenal, his first solo single release, and that was incredible. And I can't wait to see what 3D has in store for us. Real quick, if you want to see any kind of bonus reactions, any bonus performances, like live stage performances, stuff like that for 3D, that's going to be over on our Patreon. We do bonus reactions over on our Patreon. In fact, we checked out the Suchita episode with Jungkook over on our Patreon. We've checked out several BTS concerts in the past as well. So if you want to check that out, come join us over there. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Just simply like the video down below and make sure to subscribe. All right, let's get into the video. This is 3D featuring Jack Harlow by Jungkook, and this is your form of therapy. All right, let's do this. Whoa. Ooh, already the aesthetic is...
I can touch you through the phone, or kiss you through the universe, in another time zone. That's the only time I can reverse. When there's two dimensions, there's only one I'm missing. If you feel alone, you don't have to feel that no more. I just wanna see you like that, see you like that.
Whoa.
So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion, in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion, in 3D. Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it. So don't go getting me started. Cause you know I get hot-hearted. Baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Oh my God, this video is so fast. Wow.
You give me brand new emotion. You got me drinking that potion. I just wanna see you like that, see you like that. So if you're ready, and if you let me,
Oh my God.
I wanna see it in motion, in 3D. You won't regret me, champagne confetti.
Wow, this looks like this was actually shot by an American team. Just overall, the style and aesthetic, just a lot of wide angle shots. For just the way it's mostly the color grading and their lighting style. Ooh.
Jungkook, take a chick off one look, and when they get took, they don't ever get untook. When I seen that body, you would think it was a dead body. The way I told my boys, come look, I used to take girls up the Stony Brook and steal their hearts like some crook.
Oh my
True
God.
Story. Now when I hold somebody's hand, it's a new story. All my ABGs get cute for me. I had one girl, too boring. 2 girls, it was cool for me. 3 girls, damn, dude's horny. 4 girls, okay, now you whoring. I'm loose. I done put these songs to good use. I done put my city on my back, and the world know my name on the truth.
So if you're ready,
God
and if you
damn.
I wanna see it in motion, in 3D.
I don't...
You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion, in 3D.
Why?
'Cause you know I like it, girl.
I know you like it, right?
3D. You know I like it, girl. Alright. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. You know how I like
playing with yourself on camera. You my babe just like Tampa. Speaking of bucks, I got those. And as for fucks, well, not those. And as for thoughts, well, do you really wanna know? I thought so. I fly you from Korea to Kentucky. And you ain't gotta guarantee me nothing. I just wanna see if I get lucky. I just wanna meet you in the physical and see if you would touch me.
Ooh. Oh, okay. After wow. After watching 7 and seeing that Jack Harlow was the feature on this, I guess I knew what to expect to a certain degree. Like I had a feeling it would be like this type of a song. And that this type of a song was just such a generic assumption of like it's going to be some kind of a sexy song. Like he put Jack Harlow on it. Like they're going to have some kind of like super audacious, cuz Jack Harlow if you don't listen to his music, you might just know him because he is just well known on the internet for being extremely smooth and suave and very flirtatious, but very natural about it. And they definitely put that kind of energy to really good use in this song, in the music video. I even love how the music video elevates, takes it up a notch when Jack Harlow shows up. And then once Jungkook and Jack Harlow are together, the video ends in like this big, epic dance number. The kind of big, like big finale numbers in music videos, the way they shot it, it looks like it's for an American industry artist. It mainly comes across in the music video language, but I think what's just shocking to me is, can we cut back real quick? I think what's just shocking to me, oh yeah. What's shocking to me is that he did this. Like this. Like he did this. I have been wanting a Korean artist to do this. That shirtless white R&B blazer outfit thing. But in America. But with K-pop moves, with K-pop precision and choreography, I just thought it would be really interesting. And my God, it is so nice to see Jungkook do it. But also just doing a style of pop that is, it sounds a little older, the song. It sounds like an older hip-hop R&B mainstream hit. Like from like 2008 or something. Like why does it sound so old school? But like, I'm not complaining because I think something I say often is like, man, that's when just radio music was fun. Like everyone was just having fun. And wow, 7 already had such a great shake, bounce to the song. 3D is like, it's I guess more sexier, darker cousin. It's similar to 7, but I would like to take a watch. I would like to take a look at this music video again because, oh, okay, the shock value has worn off. Let's go.
One, two, three. I can touch you through the phone. I'll kiss you through the universe. In another time zone. It's the only time I can reverse. But when there's 2 dimensions, there's only one I'm in.
I think what already gives it a American Hollywood vibe is going to be the immediate variety in angle switches. If you take a look, in the span of like just a few seconds, they shoot at eye level to shooting under him to literally being right above him and then under him and then to the side, to the corner, just constantly moving all over the place. Constantly just it's a big budget, like just a hard work music video. Just a lot of editing, a lot of different camera perspectives, a lot of coverage. This is just, I think this is just one of those music videos where they shoot on a studio lot. This looks like a studio lot town. So it's basically a pre-constructed, it looks like a city slash town. It's all like fake buildings. And it's largely the color grading. Color grading is very gritty. It's a little bit more yellow. The way they color grade it, that's definitely a lot more of an American music video style. Oh my God! Hold on. That part is nuts. You and me, baby, you know that we got it. So don't go getting me. The body part was already nuts, but baby, you know that we got it. So don't that brief little pause and then bringing the kick back in was the timing too. It's just, I think that's what, from 7 to 3D, the consistent quality that carries across is Jungkook has like this slick timing about the way his songs are being produced. The timing, the beat, just when his like vocals come in versus like when the song starts to get like really into it. Like his sound just is so big. It's so big and like it's like the most cleanest songs, but it just, they sound huge, don't they? I feel like it's probably that key, that piano. And the way the percussion is going off, it's creating like, honestly, it's creating a very 3D spatial sound in the audio, isn't it? Like the way that, yeah, it's just going, it's like going downwards, and the percussion is kind of like all over the place, and it's creating like this 3D spatial effect. I love that. And it just feels like Jungkook's voice ties it all together. Oh my God, I love that shot. Hold on. Oh, wow. Damn. Can I see the keyboard, please? Real quick. I need to see this shot right here for multiple reasons, but let's see. Huh? Damn. First of all, I mean, Jungkook is just such a man now. But the way they light this too, it's such harsh lighting. It's just harsh lighting. But it makes him look so much more aggressive. Whoa! What the? Wow. Hold on. He reminds me. Oh, wow. You know what he's doing? But in America, this is crazy. I just realized what the fuck he's going for thus far with his solo shit. He's like doing the crazy like Jungkook or like the rain, the bee thing in America. Like this is that shit. The way like he got buffed up, he's all tatted up, and he's doing like the crazy rain shit in America. It's nuts. Even this guitar beat could be like an old school JYP beat. It's not. It's definitely not. But it's like the kind of stuff that like JYP like to model himself after too for those artists. And it just feels like K-pop is recycling. But it's wow. It's sorry. By the way, I'm also just talking with my assistant producer off camera, who's been just listening and watching this entire time, and she's just been just nodding along. Wow. But basically, if you're unfamiliar, Korea, especially when there were a lot more solo male artists and idol groups were not as popular as they are now. Some of the biggest artists back in the day was an artist by the name of Jungkook. I mean, this sounds like an old school Jungkook beat. He was from, is it HOT? I think HOT. I think he was from HOT. Jungkook was a soloist out of HOT. I could, don't quote me on that. Or the likes of Rain, who I think is definitely a really well-known name. Well-known even now. Rain doesn't do much solo promotions, but just imagine this type of music. Dudes are shirtless, tanned. I think that's another thing too. After so long, like even in BTS music videos alone, not that Hybe or Big Hit was trying to do anything, but it's just K-pop color grading is like make them look pale. You know, it's like remove the melanin, right? Seeing him color graded like this in both videos, 7 and 3D back to back, making him just look, you know, tanner, his more natural skin color, rather than the K-pop glamorous thing too. That's it. That's why he feels sexier too. He just feels a lot more toned up, a lot more tan. But that's also what P did back then, and it just feels like I haven't seen that in K-pop in such a long time. Especially this aggressive feeling of it too. It's like this very specific aggressive mix of hip hop and R&B mixed, like infused with pop, and he is just nailing it. Although I would say he is doing it a lot differently than those artists back then that I mentioned too. This is definitely a lot more to. I don't know. It's actually kind of the same thing. God damn. Dude, what the hell? I like how his voice squeaks right there where he says like. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. That shot of like all the hands raising him up is really dope. Let me just see that one time. Wow. Okay, so he's just being held up by something on his legs, but wow, this is a dope shot. Oh my god. Oh. It's even like the shot choices. It's everything about this music video. There's always a three-dimensional feel to the video. Do you feel that? Do you guys feel that when you watch this video, there's a sort of a glide going on? There's like this movement to the video. It's because of one, the camera movements. There's just a lot of cinematic crane camera movements going on, as opposed to, well, there's like the robot arm nowadays, but usually it would be just cameraman on either a tripod, a dolly of some kind, or just handheld shooting these videos. But these are like crane shots and like jib shots, and like this shot right here, the way it's like shooting downwards past everyone's hands. See how it's also creating this three-dimensional effect? That's super dope.
Jungkook, take a chick off one look, and when they get took, they don't ever.
That's why they have so many of these wide-angle shots too. It adds much more of a three-dimensional depth to the video.
Girls up the Stony Brook and
Wow.
fill their hearts like some crook. True story. Now when I hold somebody's hand, it's a new story. All my ABGs get cute for me. I had one girl.
God, that shot is so dope with all the women lined up. And
Three girls,
camera tilt pan.
horny. 4 girls, okay, now you horny. I'm loose. I done put these songs to good use. I done put my city on my back, and the world know my name on the truth.
So if you're ready,
Such an interesting choice right here to shoot some of the way Jack Harlow came in and then also fucked with the language of the video. They started doing like all of these, like, you can see that like the rhythm, the beat is a lot more different because of Jack's rapping, and so the video's like reflecting that. They're doing like these strange shots like this.
Okay, now you horny.
They have like this this flat shot right here,
4 girls, okay, now you horny.
and then they have that side angle shot right there, and then I believe they were moving it with
I done put my city on my back, and the world know my name on the truth.
So if you're ready,
Maybe they didn't with camera movement earlier too. I'm pretty sure they did. I think it's right here.
True story. Now when I hold somebody's hand, it's a new story. On my ABGs,
Yeah, the way they're like spinning around, you can like feel like the depth in the scene. Where they, punching on the shot.
Damn, dude's horny. 4 girls, okay, now you horny.
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm loose. I done put these songs to good use. I done put my city on my back, and the world know my
Constantly
name.
cutting like basically all around. They're cutting like from like every perspective so that we're watching this music video in almost a 3-dimensional perspective, right? Above, in front, side, below, every angle. Jesus. Damn. That's nuts. I'm
I got you playing with yourself on camera. You my babe just like Tampa. Speaking of bucks, I got those, and as for fucks, well, not those, and as
How did they pull that off? That was crazy. It looked like their faces started blending together.
speaking of bucks, I got those. Yourself on camera. You my babe just like Tampa.
Are they just really fast cuts? Yeah, they are.
Speaking of bucks, I got those, and as for fucks, well, not those, and as for thoughts, well, do you really wanna know? I thought so. I fly you from Korea to Kentucky, and you ain't gotta guarantee me nothing. I just wanna see if I get lucky. I just wanna meet you in the physical and see if you would touch me.
Damn. Okay. Let's cut back. I'm so proud of this kid, man. I was so curious as to where he was gonna take his career as an artist, and his sound is just so fun. It's so clean. I mean, technically the song is anything but clean, but he delivers it in such a clean, refreshing way. Like, his songs sound so refreshing. Like, I have been waiting for this for however many years, and I guess, I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but there is something very kind of cool seeing like, oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking about all the other previous K-pop ventures into America that failed. And like one example, this is no offense. Like, I loved an artist by the name of Seven back in the day. He was super dope. And quite literally, man, this is a song Seven would have done. But it's not what he did. I feel like the route he went just didn't quite work. But this was like the sound he did in Korea, and just like this. I guess because K-pop has done this once before, and because I've seen it before, I just see like this. Yeah, the song is in all English, right? It's also in all English, but I don't know. It still feels inherently K-pop as fuck, if that makes sense, right? It still feels insanely K. Hold on, can we pause the video real quick? Let me look up the credits on this. All right, so the song is produced by Blood Pop. I'm unfamiliar with them, but they have credits on such songs like "Sorry" by Justin Bieber, "Rain on Me" by Lady Gaga, "Friends" by Justin Bieber, "Sour Candy" by Lady Gaga and Blackpink, "Million Reasons" by Lady Gaga, "Mark My Words" by Justin Bieber, and etc. So there is something also when listening to Seven. I re-listened to that song a billion times. I made it my alarm clock. I noticed something. In the line where he says every hour, every minute, where it's super auto-tuned, every time I hear it, I keep thinking, that sounds like Justin Bieber. Like, why does Jungkook auto-tune sound exactly like Justin Bieber? And seeing that Justin Bieber producers worked on this, I think it just makes sense. But the thing is, Jungkook has this specific lane of sexy that I hope people can appreciate, because 3D is if any other artist did this that wasn't Jungkook and specifically K-pop, but like even another K-pop artist could not do this specifically, is because this is something like that like Rain would do. That's like old school back in the day. This is a very old school K-pop beat. I know that wasn't, again, the intention of what I'm sure Blood Pop was trying to do when he first made this, but I don't know. I guess as someone who has consumed a shit ton of K-pop, and I guess seeing the historical archive of K-pop and seeing the mainstream artists of K-pop, it just seems to me it's like K-pop is like, it started with like SES. It started like right here, and it's been going ever since. And so to me, it's like a timeline. And at one point, there was an era of K-pop artists where all the men were topless and just sexy as fuck, and they were like, oh, like Rain, like dancing, like all this shit. And that era just kind of dissipated with, as idols kind of took over, And I just feel, I suddenly see this blip where like, oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's what Jungkook's trying to do. Like, I didn't realize that's what Jungkook was trying to do because the 7 music video was more narrative driven. And after seeing this, the scale of this, it really helped me understand, whoa, if he can do the Rain thing on a global stage, I think it's going to take people some getting used to, but I think people will love it. Anyways, that's the culture study with Jungkook for 3D featuring Jack Harlow. Wow, I love this. Conceptually, I love it. I personally think it's a 10 out of 10. I had this, like, I think I talked about it in the last 7 video. I had this thing where like I kind of imagined like Jungkook could be the next Michael Jackson, But then I realized, yeah, but like time changes things and progress happens, right? And I realized I was looking at the wrong person to even compare him to, because Rain was debuted by JYP to be the next Michael Jackson. Like that was like his intention. Like he wanted Rain to kind of like be the next Michael Jackson. But like Rain brought a level of like this dirty sexiness that like elevated like something that like even MJ didn't do. And so Jungkook is bringing, I don't know, I think he's bringing the smoothness back, mixing it with slight aggressiveness. Like I feel like Rain's era was like, they were all like really tall, hunky, like super like beast looking dudes. And the way they danced was just like so big, open hip hop movements, like aggressive. I feel like Jungkook's era, especially with like this R&B wave that we've been going through, just in general, I feel like he's kind of doing that again, but like as a much more smoother R&B sort of a style. So those are just my thoughts. Off-camera producer Blair, real quick, what did you think? Oh shoot, shout it.
This song is incredible. Also, interesting that it's like, I think what also brings that like old school feel, it's in minor. He's singing, like just having it be off like that.
What?
Just like that half step down when he's singing. So if you're ready,
Can't forget it. You give me brand new emotion. You got me drinking that potion. I just wanna see you like that. See you like that.
Okay, when he's whispering right there, he sounds like JB.
yeah.
Does he not?
I just wanna see you like that. See you like that.
I love it. I love it. He's gonna be the next big pop star. I love it. And again, these voices, like I'm not comparing him to Justin Bieber. I'm saying like these voices, it's like they're legacies. It's like a line. And I'm saying like MJ's the king of pop for a reason, because like if you hear it, it's like, think about like MJ, Rain, Justin Bieber, Jungkook, like that whisper rapping that they're doing. This kind of just traces back all the way to like Michael Jackson, right? So like ultimately, you can kind of always predict generally when a song is like gonna pop, or like when an artist is like that artist, right? And yeah, I think that's why I love this song so much. In comparison to 7, now that's an interesting thought. I'm going to say that song is way more addictive, and I don't know. Because you said it's in minor, which I think it is. I'm not smart enough to confirm that, but I love this more. If you know what I mean, it's like I think what it is like because this one is more of like I'm Jungkook, you know. The seven, I think because that music video was narrative, the song felt a little bit more, I guess, like a theme or passive as in comparison to this. You know, I think it really comes down to that first reaction, how you see it the first time and the way it's presented. And so for me, the way it's presented here makes me love this song more, but like down on the DNA, the bones of it, I'm like, 7 is way more addicting. That's for sure. That for me anyways. But I like 3D a lot better. I like the way Jack Harlow comes in and really bounces up and elevates the song. Lyrics are a bit questionable and a little bit nasty, so I don't know how that passed like the green light check. Unless Hype's just like, I don't care. They're like, whatever. Then I don't. Okay. I'll give the song a 10 out of 10. But I want to give the concept. It will really depend on how they promote this. I really hope they promote this in the big splashy flashy way that I hope they do. Unless like again 3D is like, is it another pre-release? I guess there is no album attached to it, and he wanted to do an album by the end of the year. Like, is the next one going to be bigger? Like what's the, like, if 3D is promoted everywhere, like conceptually I think I like this on like an even bigger scale. Like I'll give it like a straight up 11 out of 10. Conceptually, I think it's way cooler. It's way sexier. It's way more mature. Yeah, I love it. Man, K-pop is in such an amazing time right now. I'm so happy. Like everything is so cyclical. Music is just doing the same thing over again. Guys, thank you for tuning in. This was 3D featuring Jack Harlow by Jungkook of BTS. Remember, if you want to check out any bonus reactions, head on over to our Patreon. We're going to do the live stage reaction. If you want to check it out with us, of course, you don't have to check it out. You don't even have to support us monetarily. If you want to support us for free, like the video over here. You can also check out our other videos over here. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.